Hi, family. What's up, family? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well, having a beautiful day. Okay, welcome. We're gonna get some energy and see what's going on. Who's in your energy collective? Who is in your energy? Okay, what's the overall energy, Holy Spirit? Let's see. Tap me in. Tap me in. Victimhood, inadequacy. Somebody could have been trying to victimize you guys, having you feel inadequate. Okay, something about your body. I'm getting body shaming. Somebody could have a tattoo on their arm. Okay, that could be significant. Somebody could wear glasses. We have anxiety here. Yeah, somebody tried to victimize you as if you weren't inadequate, trying to give you anxiety or have you feeling anxious. But I feel like this person is feeling anxious now because they're inadequate or they're seeing themselves as not enough. Something about their childhood or this could actually be pertaining to Father's Day. Today is Father's Day for those of you who celebrate. Enjoy. Okay. Happy Father's Day. We have intimidation. We don't have intimidation. We have manipulation. So somebody here could be feeling intimidated or they could be wanting you to feel intimidated. Okay. Manipulation though. Somebody had a plan. Look at this masculine. It looks like he had a plan, right? But something's not working out for him. He's not enough or something like that. I'm really strongly getting Father's Day energy. I don't know. Maybe this could be happening in the now. Manipulation, illusions. Look, we're going to clarify and get more on that. It's like maybe he had a plan on how to manipulate somebody to see him in a specific way or something like that. Or look, we have inner child here. Belonging in the reverse. Paranoid. Somebody's paranoid. Family patterns that they're going to be seen in the same light as maybe other masculines in their family or somebody's paranoid. And it's due to their inner child. So it's something about them needing to heal something or something like that. Let's get more. Okay. So why is inadequacy here? Somebody either wanted you to feel inadequate, like as a parent, I'm getting, or either this person does feel inadequate, like they're not good enough. Somebody feels like they're not good enough as a parent. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be significant here. Inadequacy, or this could be a water sign that wanted you to feel inadequate. Something about victimizing you as if you're not good enough. Okay. Somebody's anxious because their illusions and manipulation is not working. Signs. They wanted you to exemplify signs of like being a victim. Closed off children. Somebody could have tried to destroy somebody's relationship with somebody's children, is what I'm getting here also. Anxiety is here again. Somebody's very anxious. Maybe you're not exemplifying the signs of being a victim. Okay. This could be someone's parent that victimized their child. This could be an adult child now. Okay. But somebody's child, they victimized you as their child to seem as if you're inadequate. Okay, or this is what they could have been telling people. And now they're anxious because the illusions and the manipulation they tried to have people in or seeing people, the manipulation that they tried to use to have people see you in a certain light is not working. Okay, you're not exemplifying the signs as a victim. You're not exemplifying the signs as being closed off to your child or your children or something like that. But this could be a water sign that was actually inadequate as your parent. I'm getting like you could have a water sign parent and they could be really seen as inadequate. Okay, they could be suffering from some sort of childhood wound. Communication. Yeah, somebody's anxious about communicating, or somebody's anxiety is up because somebody either communicated something or somebody's not communicating with somebody. Yeah. Somebody could be awaiting a text and they could be anxious, waiting for a text to come through or something like that, or a phone call, or they're not seeing the signs that you're going to communicate with them or something like that. What's this? Strange, because somebody was playing with somebody's emotions under an illusion. Somebody was playing mind games, taking advantage, or you know that this person was doing this. The illusion was that this person was for you or that they loved you, is what I'm getting, but it was an illusion. They were actually using this for manipulation to somehow control you, taking advantage, playing with feelings, string along. Okay. Somebody's anxious about you communicating about maybe the way they treated you as a child or something like that. Guarded. Yeah, past trauma, building up walls, defensive, blocked heart chakra. You could have a blocked heart chakra now because of dealing with this parent, is what I'm getting. Okay? Mind games, taking advantage, playing with feeling string along. This could have been, let alone a relationship as you got older, but the people you dated could have also like exemplified the same behavior. But I feel like it was your parent first. It was your parent who played mind games with you, who took advantage of you, who was playing with your feelings and string along like they love you, but they're really painting an illusion to be able to manipulate you. Okay? So this past trauma could have your heart chakra blocked right now. You could be very guarded to this person. You could be very guarded to anybody who wants to play mind games with you or try to take advantage of you. Okay? Searching, thinking of you. Somebody could be looking you up online to see what you're posting. And again, they could be anxious or having anxiety about the things that you might communicate. Okay? Yeah. Inner child. As a child, somebody made you feel like you didn't belong. They wanted you to be paranoid, like you wouldn't fit in. Something about these family patterns of lack. Yeah, they wanted you to continue the cycle. I'm getting like some of y'all broke the generational curse that was here. Okay? More. I see this card here. You're the topic. Yeah, because you're the top pick. So definitely something about somebody discussing this or a family dynamic. Somebody could be discussing this family dynamic. And I'm getting like this, you're the topic of the family discussion, but you're the top pick, like you're the best out of all of them. Water signs, inadequacy. A situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames. So yeah, somebody here tired of the drama. Maybe this is your energy. You're tired of the drama and you may be about to explode on this water sign about how they were inadequate, stagnant, how they could have kept you stagnant or stuck or had you feeling that way in life. I feel like this person wanted you to be stuck or stagnant and frozen in life and fed up. I'm getting like feeling fed up. Somebody about to explode in a situation or a situation's about to explode. I'm getting like somebody opened a can of worms. Somebody might communicate or say something. Maybe, I don't know. Somebody might say something that's going to have somebody go, somebody going to go off is what I'm getting. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why is victimhood here? Somebody wanted to make you the victim. Harmony, balance, peace, happiness. Maybe you're in this energy. You're in this balanced energy. You're at peace. You're happy, right? And somebody wanted to, I'm getting like maybe make it seem like you're an explosive type of person. Like you just go off on people. But it's not giving that energy. Like I said, they're not seeing the signs of you being in this victimhood energy. So something about some sort of energy they was using against you before to try to victimize you, to have you going off on people or exploding on somebody, but you're not doing that anymore. Now you're balanced. Now you're at peace. You found true happiness. And you're not exemplifying signs of being a victim. Yeah, they wanted to have you in this continuous cycle of making bad decisions and addictions, chasing thrills. But you're not. You're at peace. Now they're stressed out. This fell out under the anxiety to clarify the anxiety. So someone's anxious about what you might communicate. They stressed out, migraines, and worried now. Somebody's having migraines because they're so stressed out about approaching a situation or communicating with you about a situation or you communicating something to them. They're worried now. Maybe you're not communicating with this person or you haven't been and they're afraid of what you might say. Illusions, heartstrings. Why is that illusions and heartstrings? Yeah, because somebody been playing with your feelings. Emotional intelligent. They can't paint this picture of you no more. Or whatever they used to use to play mind games with you or take advantage of you with some sort of illusions, you're too emotionally intelligent. They can't do it anymore. Already knowing the T, because you already know what's going on. Okay? You're too emotionally intelligent at this time. You're too balanced, you're too peaceful, you're too in your happiness, in your glory. Yeah, outdated. Past trauma, whatever they tried to use before to have you guarded so that they would be able to manipulate you. Okay, playing on your heart. So you might be this soft, um, caring person is what I'm getting. This is your energy. You're very loving. Okay. And somebody here was taking advantage of that, using illusions. But this is now old news. Okay. Somebody here, it could be you already know the T. And this is why you're more emotionally intelligent now. Okay. You know that they use, I want to say your strengths, because these are your strengths. Having the ability to love despite having the ability to show love to people despite all the illusions and defeat. I was going to say defeat. All of the illusions and betrayal that you suffered from, even since as a child, I'm getting. Okay? You were able to persevere, overcome, and you found balance, and now you're emotionally intelligent. And somebody here is worried and experiencing anxiety, okay, because the illusions and the manipulation is not working no more. You're more guarded. You're guarding your heart now at this time. And now they're in their feelings. Now somebody else is in their feelings because you're not in your feelings. This could definitely be a strong water sign, or you could be a water sign in this energy, but I'm definitely getting like you could be dealing with a water sign. Boundaries illegal. Something might be about to pop off with a legal situation because you drew boundaries because this person could have been disrespectful and you could have said enough is enough. Around summer, something about somebody's lifestyle. Somebody could be looking somebody up and seeing about a lifestyle change, how you drew boundaries with somebody, okay? That could have been disrespecting you or disrespectful towards you. They could be worried about you having taking something legal, some sort of legal action towards them. With this child covering their ears is like they didn't want to listen. Okay, they didn't want to pay attention to the signs. This could be a grown adult acting like a child. Is strongly what I'm getting here. There's no more spiritual contract. This card says spiritual contract on it. It's in the reverse. So this contract of you being victimized is no longer. They can't do it anymore. Okay, 1414 could be significant. Something could have happened to somebody between the ages of 5 and 14. They could have been doing this since as early as that. It's divine timing. Divine timing is at play. Time is very significant here. A long time. I feel like a long period of time if something was happening. So what's going on with this water sign? What's going on with this water sign? Somebody could have drew some sort of legal boundary where it can't be crossed, or there will be legal action taken, is what I'm getting. Somebody could be researching, looking into how they can take action towards somebody legally with the legal system. This is why something could be about to explode or situation. Clarify why the water sign is here, please. What is this water sign doing? I'm really getting strongly like this person didn't pay attention to the signs and how they was communicating to you, or what it was that they was communicating to you using manipulation. It's like they didn't realize that the spiritual contract was up. So something that they could have communicated to you, okay, to try and play some sort of mind games with you or take advantage of you, string you along, is no longer gonna work. Eight of Wands. Somebody wants to. That's communication. Something about messages here. Eight of Cups. Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups. Blessings. Stuck in their beliefs. Look, and now they regret it. Okay? They regret not coming together with you, not being on one accord, not being in perfect harmony and balance with you. Now they want to reconcile because they believed something that wasn't true. Now they feel stuck. Maybe you could have blocked this person. You could have blocked communication with this person. But somebody here wants to communicate. Maybe you turned your back on communicating with this person. And ever since you did, you've been blessed. You've been in this blessed, balanced energy. There could be a water sign that wants to communicate with you. Okay? But they don't feel good enough with this inadequacy. And maybe they feel victimized now. Okay? And worried. They feel victimized and worried because they were trying to paint some sort of illusion for you to see. I'm getting virtual reality for them to paint a picture or even control your life. Okay, with this manipulation and this illusions being here. Since you were a child, inner child. Look, now they want to apologize and they want to talk because they want to release something. They want to be able to figure out a way how they can get back into your energy. They want to release this feeling of isolation. They could be feeling isolated at this time. Alone. They could be feeling alone, thinking about you, creeping on your profile. Somebody could even be researching on how they can reconcile energy with you after all that they did. I'm getting like this after all you've done. It's the audacity for me. Somebody stressed out, migraines, worried about you being in this peaceful energy, about your life being balanced out. How you're emotionally intelligent and they can't manipulate you. They can't cause these illusions no more. You already know the tea. King of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles. This person was a this person was manipulative. Somebody's not a leader. I'm really strongly getting father energy. This could either be a father or a mother, and take it as it resonates for you, or this could be an ex. This person is not a leader. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Hermit. Masculine. This is masculine in this energy, but I feel like somebody want to work on something now with you, but that's because you worked hard to get to where you are, to find this balance and peace and happiness within your life. Okay? Some sort of good news. You got good news after you ghosted this masculine energy, and all they can do is watch now, and they feel lost. They feel the loss of you. They want to come in quickly and try to create some sort of contract with you again. Remember I said spiritual contract in the reverse. It's no longer. The contract is void. It's null and void. You focused, okay? And the more you focus and work on yourself or work on whatever it is you focusing on, you getting good news. This masculine need to go within at this point. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Queen of Pentacles. Healing. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, because they can't control you no more. They can't keep you stuck overthinking, living in some sort of illusion. Control and pause. They can't control you anymore. Is pretty much what I'm getting. So now all they can do is watch you. You could be looking out for this energy now because you have been experiencing this type of energy since you were a child. It's like you pay attention now. Now you know you're emotionally intelligent. You already know the T. It's like signs. You look for the signs. Signs is in the reverse underneath this King of Wands. Somebody here didn't pay attention to the signs. Three of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. I'm getting like you avoid these people, or you don't communicate with them, or something. Somebody want to rush in and take some sort of action towards you because you already walked away and you found your peace, you found your blessings. You're not stuck. Okay. You're not stuck in some sort of belief that they try to have you stuck in. It was an illusion though. It's like a form of manipulation. They was using this illusion to manipulate you. So this could strongly be something about religion, somebody's religion or something like that. Now they regret. They regret trying to use this religion against you to keep you stuck. Because you're protected. You have protection. Your guides are always with you. I feel like once you walked away, you realize that. You realize that. You could be focused on your money, or you could be a mother. A very healing energy. You healed, and now you don't self-sabotage. This person could have been trying to control you to make sure you continuously self-sabotage. This is very sad. This is sad energy. So what is this situation about to explode? Because somebody could be taking something to Sun card, something getting illuminated. I was going to say something of course. Somebody could be the one to sue somebody, okay? Legal. Somebody's telling somebody they need to explain themselves, okay? Something being illuminated about this King of Wands that wasn't a leader. They're not a leader. They're in the reverse. Person is a tyrant. I'm getting like very promiscuous. They don't have the ability to lead or something like that. Something's getting illuminated though. Person could be trying to use their looks to manipulate people as well. Ten of Wands. In reverse. Now that something's out in the open, I'm getting somebody just wants to, like, they can't hide. This is why the situation's about to explode. Because in the Ten of Wands upright, it looked like he got his face buried down in all the actions that he took. Wands represent action. So this person wants to, like, take their loss in peace, or kind of like, I feel like this person feels ashamed of all the actions that they took. Okay, the Ten of Wands, they want to put this burden down now because this came out in the reverse. So it's like you can't hide. I'm getting like your actions speak louder than words with the Sun card being here. Something's illuminated for everybody to see. Okay, so you could have put this burden down. This person, I'm getting like dealing with this person could have been a burden on you. Ten of Wands upright. But you put this burden down, and now this person can't hide all the actions that they took towards you. They want to take their load, this heavy load that they was carrying, and go off and be at peace, but they can't because it's being illuminated of who they truly are. A Leo could be significant in this energy. Offer. Now they want to offer you something, a fresh start. They want to make an offer towards you, forgiveness. They want to make an offer towards you to have a fresh start and want you to forgive them. Pay attention. Somebody gonna try to make a gesture towards you. Knight of Pentacles, but somebody's moving slow, or the offer that they want to bring into you is small. Okay, they want to make a small token of appreciation towards you in order to have some sort of fresh start, so that you will forgive them. Okay, because they see that you're no longer heartbroken. You learned your lesson in this situation. I feel like somebody else is learning a lesson. You're teaching this person a lesson because you already learned your lesson in this situation. Wheel of Fortune, and things is changing. Okay, Nine of Cups, you're gonna get what you want. You're getting what you want. They can clearly see that you're blessed, that you're balanced, that you're peaceful, that you're really happy. Okay? And somebody could want to communicate with you. Like I said, bringing this small token of appreciation. They want to try and make things right. Okay? All my life, they've been trying to keep me down. So you could be dealing with multiple people that been trying to keep you down all your life. This is ridiculousness. And the Magician in the reverse. The magician to me in the reverse is manipulation all day. And we already had a manipulation card out here. These people wanted to manipulate you, but they can't. I feel like it's not working. Scarcity. They wanted to have you in this lack life or this I don't know. With this settling in the reverse, I'm getting broke, busted, and disgusted. This person couldn't manifest that for you. Maybe that's see, I don't even be trying to talk about people. I'm just saying this is what they settled for. They wanted you to settle for what they would settle for. I don't know who this is for. Look, the Empress sitting here. Did they not know who you were? They didn't know who you was. You're not settling for no. Okay. This person is stressed out, having migraines, and they worry. This could be somebody's mother or somebody's grandmother as well. That what you deserve. This is exactly my point. Now somebody want to give you what you deserve because you're the Empress. They clearly see that. And they're in regret for what they believed about you. That you was stuck or something. Somebody here is stressed out with migraines. Whoever this, if you hear somebody say that they struggling with migraines or they keep having these headaches, this is why. This is the person. This person feels inadequate. That's why that's the first card out here because they feel like they're not good enough for you. Exactly. They know what you deserve. This Empress and the Six of Pentacles here, they know what you deserve and why you walked away from them. They the King of Wands in the reverse. Balance. Equal give and take. Fairness. This is what you deserve. You're being told to stay centered in your higher self. Exactly. Not going back and forth with these people or this person. Be ready for new experiences because whatever you've been working on, I'm getting like it's gonna pay off. Your work is gonna pay off. Maybe your work is paying off. Fresh ideas, manifest growth, plant your seeds. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Tell me somebody's guarded, or you could be guarded to this person. Somebody's guarded here. Page of Cups. Somebody wants to bring some sort of balance into this situation. Maybe because you're so guarded from this person because they was playing on your heartstrings. And I'm strongly getting this could be. Listen, take this as it resonates because this could be a parent that you're dealing with, like you're a parent or a parent figure, or this could be a significant other that you was dealing with. Okay, so somebody could have mommy or daddy issues is what I'm getting here. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, self-worth, feminine, marriage. Ten of Swords in the reverse. See, this is what I mean. Again, take it as it resonates. This could be somebody that you were married to, or this could be a parental figure that you're dealing with. Somebody wants to come in and apologize, though. This could be somebody that you dated when you were younger or something like that. Somebody know your marriage material, or somebody wants to commit to you now because they see your worth. This feminine energy knows what she deserves. Whoever the feminine is in this energy, you know what you deserve. You know your self-worth. And you're very balanced in this energy. You can have a child with this person. This swords in a reverse release. You don't let go. Okay? You don't release this situation and this person. Or this person, whoever it was that you was dealing with, could have released a third party situation that was going on. As somebody that was competing with you. Okay? Over at somebody's house or some sort of stability. Something about a fight could have broke out at somebody's house because somebody's no longer wanting to deal with this. They're releasing the burden. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Of dealing with this person. It's a lot of wands action here. Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy could be very significant. But there could have been a fight that broke out at somebody's house. Is what I'm getting. Somebody wants, yeah, this somebody just wants to release this whole situation. Is what I'm getting. Whoever this feminine energy is that knows her worth, like There's nothing y'all can do about it at this point. Okay, she already know the tea. She's already at peace. She's already balanced. It's too late. This outdated energy. This could be old news for somebody. But a situation could be about to explode because you drew boundaries with this person, or because you're drawing boundaries with these people. I'm getting like you're no longer dealing with them. This could be people that betrayed you in the past or stabbed you in the back. Whatever it is, it's no longer going on. You're no longer in this feeling inadequate energy. You're no longer feeling victimized. This is not a victimhood for you. Like you're not in this energy. Okay. Maybe some other people that you was dealing with still feel like victims, but you're not in this victim energy. You're not anxious. You're not living in an illusion, and they can't manipulate you or your child. I'm getting if this is somebody trying to manipulate your child to make them see them in a certain aspect, the inadequacy is showing. Okay, a child can see a parent for exactly who they are in this situation. They see through the illusion that somebody's being manipulative. Somebody's worried about that. Like I said, they're worried about this person being able to see them for who they are. Now they stressed out and migraines. Look, jealousy. Somebody could be jealous because you are adequate. Yeah, something about self-image in the reverse. It's something about the way somebody sees somebody or the way someone sees you. Okay, maybe they don't see. They see both of y'all for exactly who y'all are. So this is a child in this situation. They see the parents for who they are. They know that I'm getting. I don't know why this is coming out on Father's Day, but this is what I'm getting. Like mom is adequate. Mom does what mom needs to do. Okay, burdens in the reverse again. Mom does what she needs to do. I'm not trying to talk down on nobody, but somebody here is not doing what they're supposed to be doing as a parent. Inner child and anger. Somebody needs to do some sort of childhood healing. Okay, somebody has childhood wounds, rejection that they're dealing with, and they need to put this burden down. And they could be jealous of you because you put the burden down because mom does what she's supposed to do. Mom does get the job done, and somebody's jealous of that. They're carrying burdens. You're not. You put the burden down. That's what I'm about to name this message because you're not carrying these burdens, but somebody else is because they feel inadequate. Look, there's no competition. You put the burden down of competing and trying to be you. This is somebody's jealous of your energy, your ability to put the burden down and not compete, not be in no competition with nobody. Okay, look, intimidation. I said intimidation when manipulation came out. You are no way, shape, or form in competition with anybody or intimidated. You're not intimidated by anybody. You're not even competing. Okay, you put the burdens down, and this person is jealous of you or something like that because they're inadequate. That's just it. Forgiveness. Now somebody wants to be forgiven for being impatient because it was dealing with some sort of addiction. Yeah, they could be in some sort of contract, but you're not. Contract in the reverse. You're not in this contract. This risky contract. Somebody, okay, you using your voice to speak up, and if you haven't been, use your voice to speak up. Some of y'all can have a beautiful voice, is what I'm getting. You're not in fear. Don't be afraid to speak up, is what I'm getting. These family patterns of somebody being lazy. Yeah. And somebody's afraid to change. They're afraid of change. Look, and you're not. Look, fear is the same card. One in the reverse and one upright. You're not afraid of change, but somebody else is. Look at the light. Either way you go, whether you change or whether you don't, okay, you're still going into the unknown. Somebody can't tell what the result is going to be, but I'm telling you right now, somebody's going to be seen as inadequate Okay, because they did not do all that they could. Instead, they rather try to manipulate people and have somebody in this illusion. And somebody did the right thing and made the necessary changes. Okay, past lives, perfectionism, lack, old habits, new habits, not belonging, trauma, self-image. Somebody's suffering from something that happened in a past life or due to their past lives. They're suffering from that and they're fearing the change. But I feel like this is not your energy. This is somebody else, and they wanted to project this energy on you, have you in the same energy that they in laziness. It's a family pattern. This happens a lot in somebody's family. And with forgiveness being in the upright, I feel like you forgave these people already. This is why you're able to come into peace. This is why you're able to breathe, recharge your energy, and live harmonious. This harmonious lifestyle that you're living. Somebody's jealous of that because they still feel like a victim in their life. But you're the creator of your own reality, in all honesty. So it's nothing that you could ever do for this person. This person would have to see it for themselves. They would have to come out of this energy themselves. They would have to heal themselves. Okay, but somebody's. I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna end the message there. I hope this gave you some sort of clarity and insight into your situation. I hope this helps somebody. Okay, until next time, family. I love you guys. Be well. Peace.